Hello, everybody. Welcome to Anime Church.
Hello.
I am your Minister of Science and Technology, Richie Roberts.
I am your Minister of Arceology, Moonlight Sparks. Praise
And
Arceus.
I'm your Saint of Snackos, Fenrir Sovereign.
Where the fuck was he this week? Where the fuck was your Arceus this week?
Taking care of Pokemon, I guess.
Uh-huh. Should have been taking care of my goddamn commander.
In a sense, he is now.
Fuck
You left it open for that. I'm sorry.
I know. You want to know how much of a G he is? Bro, he was playing Destiny the night before.
That's awesome, actually.
He was literally playing Destiny the night before he passed. That's bro. That's bro right there.
That's very awesome.
Also, it hurt some people's feelings when they found out that their beloved Titan Vanguard is actually a Warlock main.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh yeah,
really?
yeah, their beloved Titan Vanguard.
He's the
was a
leader of the
Warlock
Crayon
main.
Eaters.
He's the leader of the Crayon Eaters, and he is a massive scholar. So, like, yeah. He is a book reading Warlock main. Yeah. If you did not know, Lance Reddick passed away this week. It was very sudden. He is a beloved human being, first and foremost. He leaves behind a family, of course, 3 dogs, which the internet is very familiar with, because he posts a lot of clips of him playing games and getting interrupted trying to play games with his dogs all the time. Bro, he was 60. I didn't even know he was 60. He seems so much younger than that. He was actually in the middle of a press tour for John Wick 4, which I think just came out. Like, I'm not 100% sure it had just came out. I think just came out.
I can check real quick.
But yeah, it's either just about to come out or had just come out. I don't know for sure.
No, it's out.
Yeah, it's out. Like, he was doing press tour for that. Like, he was on the press circuit for that.
He would have been an amazing Zeus. I just read through
He
the
is
article.
Zeus. He had done the filming for that. Yeah, he's gonna be Zeus on the Disney Plus thing. Like, apparently he'd already done that. Yeah.
So that's great, but like.
Also, there are people that are like, his final stuff in Destiny was Lightfall. Nah, guys, they record stuff months in advance, so he's done some seasonal stuff. They've got some more seasonal stuff that he's probably already recorded for. They are saying that they should have Zavala have his final death in Destiny. Wait, what? Whoa, what happened?
Is it?
No, it's Richie.
Okay.
Good lord, my Discord just decided F you. Hang on. It was just gonna like restart itself.
Of course.
Yeah, and now I have to do the pop-up screen again because Discord just decided to restart itself. So now everybody's just staring at a screen, I think. Okay, there it is. Okay. When the frick? Okay, cool. Cool. Everybody's back. Loved his character in Horizon. Yeah, dude. Silence in Horizon. Combination of science obsessed and sarcastic. Yeah, dude. His character in Horizon Zero Dawn, which, by the way, guys, that's actually on like a 60% discount right now. It's super cheap. So if you want to grab that game on Steam, Horizon Zero Dawn, highly recommend that game. If it was not for the fact that it came out the same year as Breath of the Wild, that game would have been Game of the Year.
Easily.
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn is freaking fantastic. 100%.
Isn't that the walking simulator?
No, that's Death Stranding you're thinking of.
That's Death Stranding. Horizon Zero Dawn is bows and arrows versus robot dinosaurs.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. And as dumb as that premise sounds, that game is fucking fantastic.
It is.
Because here's the thing. you actually have a staff where you can overwrite the robot dinosaurs.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is very good. You can overwrite robots in that game, and it is freaking fantastic. Just imagine that like a calamity happens, and humanity is reset to 0, and you have to restart. And humanity was reset to 0. Human civilization restarted. You have no idea what happens, and you slowly start discovering the technology from the old world and piecing together the mystery of what the fuck happened.
Cool. That actually sounds
Yes.
like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it
It
actually is. It's so fucking good. Not to mention, this is like Ashley Birch. Like, this is Ashley Birch who played Tiny Tina in Borderlands, right? And this is like
I am very
literally
familiar with Ashley Birch.
This is literally Ashley Birch getting to flex the fuck out of her acting muscles. Like,
Cool.
oh my god, you have never seen someone get to like flex the shit out of their acting muscles like Ashley Birch got to do here. She was fucking phenomenal in this. Like, this is very much for Ashley Birch what The Last of Us was for Ashley Johnson. What is up with all the Ashleys getting like the premier fucking character work in video games, yo?
Makes me think I should change my first name to Ashley.
For real. Or at least
Anyway,
Ash.
but yeah, so yes, Lance Reddick was in this. He was actually very much a part of the DLC that came out for that game as well. He was also in the sequel. I haven't played the sequel yet for Forbidden West. I was waiting for it to come out on PC, though apparently I should not hold my breath on that because it's going to be a long time and I'll
Yes.
die of oxygen deprivation because Sony is bitches about that stuff. Sony be bitches, you know?
For some reason.
Yeah, they don't. Apparently, Sony does not like money. They don't like
guess.
they don't like that PC money, which is just
It's a
beyond
damn
me.
shame.
Which is funny because Microsoft is raking in that money. Like, Microsoft gets that PC money, and then like everybody's like, "Oh, the Xbox fanboys, the Xbox fanboys." It's like, nah, bro. Microsoft be pulling in way they're like, "Oh, Xbox is losing the console war." And it's like, what console war? Xbox has made the PC money like crazy. How do you think they're buying Bethesda? Like, Xbox Game Pass works on PC.
Game Pass Ultimate does.
Mm-hmm. Bro, now that I have a system that will let me run that shit, I will get Game Pass Ultimate again soon once I actually am able to afford that shit. Trust me when I say this, that stuff works. I'm telling you. Anyway, but yeah, the passing of the commander happened. Bro, for as much shit as people give Destiny, the community is actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I have been in way worse gaming communities. The Destiny community is actually pretty fucking nice most of the time. I mean, we're critical as shit about the game when it does not work right. Huh?
Hypercritical.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, when something doesn't work, it's a live service game. So when something
Very
doesn't
true.
work, we will tell you straight up.
Very true.
Like, and to be fair, when a story is released and it's like not like, here's the thing, seasonal story, we can kind of let you get away with seasonal story like being meh, but like if it's a big fucking release like Lightfall, bro, you can't get away with that just being meh.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting more out of Lightfall, I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Strand was amazing. One of the greatest things ever.
Dude, now that it's gone by, gone by and everybody's had a chance to cool off, everybody's like, hey, gameplay, 8 out of 10. Story, 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially, here's the thing, coming off after Witch Queen, which everybody was like 9 out of 10
Oh, yeah.
on Witch Queen, we're like, dude.
Witch Queen was
and
amazing.
even the seasonal content for Witch Queen, the year's worth of story that we got after, it was like 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. coming off of what for the seasonal content, and then we get Lightfall?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Somebody dropped the ball, narratively speaking. But the raid lore that we're getting and learning about now. By the way, I love that Root of Nightmares. It's called the Root of Nightmares, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love that everybody's calling it Ron. The whole community has now braced it as Ron. So they're like, hey, who wants to Ron Weasley? And we're like, God damn it, I love it.
I love it.
Because this is literally the Destiny community just throwing the finger at all the Twitter frogs that were going off on the Wizard game. This is literally the Destiny community just having it out at the trolls for the anti-wizarding community. They're just like, hey, let's Ron Weasley. And it's like, you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We have nothing. And this is the funniest thing. They have no issues against the LGBTQ community because like the majority of the community has openly embraced the trans community. I mean, Jesus Christ, Bungie is like the most diverse, probably the most diverse gaming studio now, as far as like the people that work in that at that dev studio. It's kind of crazy. Also, I mean, there's a non-binary character in the main story of Lightfall right now. Literally, Nimbus is they them. Non-binary. Nimbus is they them. Yeah. Non-binary. They are part of that Technicolor rainbow in between. Literally, like all the colors all over Nimbus. Jesus, Technicolor indeed.
Crow.
The rainbow. If you've seen what Neomuna looks like, you'll understand. But
I fucking love that planet.
Yeah, it's a fucking heavy loss, dude. There were tears all over the place. I reached level 7 yesterday in my Guardian rank, and I stood by the tree, and I was covered in light, like I was glowing with light because I reached level 7. And I just stood by Zavala, and we looked out over the city, and I cried for like the 12th time. Because, god damn it, man, it hurts. Our commander is gone. And I know that there's been calls to, like, let Zavala die. And I'm like, not this quick. If you're going to kill him off, finish your story. Tell the story. Let the year end. If Zavala's going to die, do it during the final shape. Don't kill him off in some arbitrary seasonal content. Find somebody who can voice match Lance Reddick, because there are people out there. There are. Let Zavala's story be finished. Send him off properly if you're going to do it. Don't just end it. Both Lance and the character deserve better than that. Also, let's give the character a proper send-off, you know? Let's hold a live event for our commander. You know? Let's do this right. And I think Bungie knows that they can do that. I think there will be a thing like that. Let's hold a vigil. Let's do this properly. There's already been statements by the team and everything. I've already seen devs that are like coming out in like it took a day or two for them to come out because like shit, they're grieving. Nobody was expecting this. It was very sudden.
Just sort of happened.
I love that he was playing the night before. He's like, I love that he does Grandmaster Nightfalls and shit. Or did Fuck, I'm still having problems with the tenses. I love that he did Grandmaster Nightfalls. I love that he was running through. He loved this community. He memed with us. One fucking Guardian. All I have to do is tell them that Eris can turn you into a gun, and then they'll fuck off and clap ass in new ways. Just I love that. If you have not seen that meme,
shit.
you should go see that meme. They started playing around with the darkness for fun. It's like, God damn it, I love that shit. It's just, bro, he embraced the culture of Destiny and had so much fun with it. He just jumped on the meme train with us. One of the funniest things was like, there was a season with Ikora, and Ikora was saying all these things, and he was watching the cutscene. He was showing the cutscene, then he turned it back around to his face, and he goes, Zavala would have said that shit better. And I'm like, God damn it. Dude, I love it. I love it. Bro, here's the thing. If you really want to celebrate the memory of Lance Reddick, what you need to do is go down to Zavala's office right the fuck now. Go into Destiny, go down to Zavala's office, go turn on his music, and just start doing dances to the workout routine from Shaxx. Literally. There's music in there, just Shaxx, because apparently that's what Zavala would work out to. And I'm like, damn it. Damn it.
Great.
It's great. It's good times. All right. So, you know, I'm trying to bring things to like a happier area. So we could talk about the next thing. All right. So, whew. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough couple of weeks, man. And, I'm not the only one that's doing it. Bife is doing it. Travel Danielle, Turv, Datto, like everybody in the community is like, This was like taking a punch to the gut, dude. All of us were not ready for this, you know? Especially because there are voice actors and then there are people that like get it. And bro, he got it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you he got it. He wasn't just Zavala. He was one of us. He was a guardian. He memed with us, he played with us, he laughed with us, he joked with us. He was us. He was one of the community. He was one of us. And he will be missed. It's kind of like the Zelda fans with Robin Williams, guys. He will forever be one of us. Well, at least we still have Kate. Yeah. So, yeah, that's been the biggest joke. That's been one of the coolest things that I saw was literally Cade 6 clapping Zavala on the side of his shoulder and saying, "Hey there, Big Blue. Ready for a bowl of ramen?" So now Zavala's joined Cade 6 up in the afterlife. Yeah. Alrighty. All right. On to our actual topic of a sort of happy life. Kodansha announces new manga app. I love that the way that they're introducing it as Attack on Titan publisher. Like, motherfucker, they've done way more than Attack on Titan. It's like, Attack on Titan publisher. Motherfucker, you want to talk about something actually relevant? Okay, guys, how about this? The one that everybody's talking about right now, the anime that's currently being out that's like fucking got everybody's attention. Blue Lock publisher, Kodansha. You know? Shit. You know, calm down about fucking Attack on Titan. Anyway, Kodansha, the Japanese publisher known for the best-selling manga series such as Attack on Titan, Blue Lock, Ghost in a Shell. Yeah, there we go. Ghost in a Shell.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
Anyway, has announced a new manga distribution platform exclusive to U.S. readers, K-Manga. Or you know what? I'll tell you what. How about another Kodansha title that you're probably, like, very familiar with? Fucking Fairy Tail. There you go. You know? Or I don't know. Maybe a little thing called, I don't know, Eden Zero, Ace of
Fairy Tail in
Diamond.
space?
7 Deadly Sins, Fire Force.
Yeah, 7 Deadly Sins, Fire Force.
Or best of them all, Tokyo Revengers.
There you go. Just saying, it's more than just fucking Attack on Titan. They do more than just that one fucking series, guys. I'm so tired of that. Anyway, on March 21st, Kodansha announced its official serialization platform called K-Manga, which will allow fans in the US to access the publisher's series. K-Manga will release the latest chapters of Kodansha's original serialized manga, including hits like Blue Lock, along with the publisher's weekly and monthly magazines containing a collective of different manga titles. The releases will happen simultaneously in the US and Japan, making the latest stories available earlier than any other competing US services. At launch, K-Manga will have approximately 400 titles available, including 70 titles of ongoing manga currently in serialization, all localized in English by a team of professional translators. And those translators better be paid fucking well.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So some of the stuff they're showing is, of course, Attack on Titan, Eden Zero, Blue Lock, and then Seven Deadly Sins. Yeah, Kodansha is the largest publisher in Japan. Yeah, guys, they beat out Shueisha hands down. Shonen Jump ain't got shit on Kodansha. Just saying. Everybody's like, oh, Shonen Jump, Shonen Jump. Shonen Jump is the most popular. Kodansha has the most hits. Like, they put out the most content. Straight out. Weekly Shonen Magazine has the most stuff that's out there. Oh yeah, they also do Rent a Girlfriend. Just stuff. Don't Toy with Me, Miss Nagatoro. Like, bro, they put out more anime than Shonen Jump does. Just putting it out there. Just saying, if you've watched an anime, chances are it's a Kodansha anime. So just putting it out there, guys. Let's see. What was it? The Yamato and the Seven Witches or whatever. Yeah, the Seven Witches. The thing about the high school with the Seven Witches. That was a Kodansha one. Basically, if there was a manga on Crunchyroll, it was Kodansha.
Yeah.
That's kind of where it's at, guys. If there was a manga that you saw on Crunchyroll, odds are it was probably Kodansha. Especially in the early days when they were first putting manga on Crunchyroll. It was 100% Kodansha. Because they had a deal with Kodansha. All right. Any other stuff you guys want to talk about in this topic before I move on?
Not really. I mean, aside
Should come as
from
no surprise, as I know of everything you have listed, but I do not know what all mangas Kodansha makes.
Well, when they launch their service, you will.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, because we're gonna talk about those. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
We'll get into the weeds of that shit.
Cool,
All
cool.
right. I know this is probably another series, surprise, surprise, that Moon has not seen. You know, yeah. But we're gonna quickly go over this series and talk about the author's new series. There's a show back in the day called Erased. Guessing
So
you haven't
good.
watched that.
So good.
It was a good show that the ending was kind of screwy.
Lovely.
Admittedly, the ending was kind of shit. It was a great suspense story. It was a really good suspense story. So, Erased author Kei Sanbei launches 13 Kaime no Ashito manga. Manga creator Kei Sanbei launched a new manga titled The 13th Footprint on Katakawa Comics' new type manga site on Friday. The manga is set in Chiba Prefecture in 2018 and centers on elementary school teacher Toya Togawa, who discovers a postcard that seems to portend a terrible event occurring on the following day. Sanbei is also launching a new manga in Square Enix Big Gangan magazine on March 25th titled Otogi no Hako no Reto. Sanbei serialized Erased from 2012 to March 2016 and serialized a spin-off manga from June to November 2016. The manga was nominated for the Tezuka Osamu Cultural Prize Reader Award in 2014. Blah blah blah. And the anime adaptation, an anime adaptation premiered. Blah blah. Okay, so it's just going back to anyway. So Erased was a short series. It was only 13 episodes, I believe. I think the adaptation kind of messed it up. I never got a chance to actually read the manga. If you guys did get a chance to read the manga, let me know. Did the anime screw it up, or was the manga just as bad? Let me know. I'm curious. Because I gotta say, I watched the anime and I was not very impressed. Oh yeah, I should probably. Okay, there we go. There I am. Hi. I should probably check out the manga if the anime messed everything up. Gives Zavala a true Titan funeral. Hell yeah, dude. But yeah, was the Erased anime ending different from the manga ending? Because like that ending was screwy. I don't know. It just felt it's really, really rushed, and it felt like the anime made it rushed. You know? But the rest of the show, it involves, here's the interesting part, it involves time travel. That's the one thing I could say to you. It's like a murder mystery that involves time travel. And not in the way Tokyo Revengers did it. This is actually a smarter way of doing things. I feel like Tokyo Revengers saw this and was like, I can do that, but dumber. Yeah. All right. So this one I wanted to talk about because I've read some of the manga for this on Shonen Jump. This is a Shonen Jump series that's getting an anime, and I'm kind of curious. This is Yasue Matsui's The Elusive Samurai. I'm interested because Cloverworks is doing it, and I like their animations, so I'm like, all right, Cloverworks, I'll give it a shot. The Elusive Samurai is actually pretty interesting because this dude doesn't actually fight. He runs away. He wins by running away, and it all starts with his clan is a well-known clan that gets betrayed, and he's the only survivor of his clan. And like literally he's the only survivor of the losers. So it's like, all right, how this is kind of a historical piece in a way. So yeah. This is getting an anime adaptation. It comes with a trailer. Unfortunately, I have not seen it. But it's got like a little key visual. I did like the art in the actual manga. I'm curious to see how they handle the adaptation. I liked it. I really enjoyed the manga. I need to get more into checking it out, but like I was reading the manga on my Kindle, and I need to catch up. I'm months behind on this manga, and I need to catch up. But I don't know, man. It could be hit or miss for some people. So just because the main character don't fight doesn't mean that people aren't doing like some samurai shit and throwing hands. It's kind of interesting. I think you're going to like it. I think some people are definitely going to like it. So we'll see how it goes. But
I'm just imagining JoJo from I think it was part 2.
No, nowhere near that crazy. This is cute. Cute and bloody. It's the Warren States era, so it's gonna be violent. It's literally the messed up Warren States period. So yeah, it's the feudal era of Japan, and not gonna be pretty. I need to watch the trailer. I definitely need to watch the trailer. So I'll have to watch that later. It's only a 1 minute 5-second trailer, so I have to watch that in a bit. I need to re. That's what I need to do. But I need to refamiliarize myself with it. Yeah. All right. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, the last topic. So, Demon Slayer fans are salty about the roadshow and feeling kind of duped. The new movie left fans feeling duped, and I would be too if I actually shelled out money for that shit and had to sit through credits 4 different times.
What?
Yep. Yeah, Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, cusp of the comeback, and the series is celebrating with a new movie. By the way, the new season's only going to be 11 episodes, which isn't surprising because technically the previous season was only 11 episodes. No, okay. Whoa, my screen went black for a second, and I was like, "No, Discord, don't do the stupid thing."
Spooky.
Yeah.
Anyways,
got to check and make sure everything's still running properly.
checking. Yeah, YouTube's still going, so.
Okay, so
Yeah, you're still good.
Well, I don't know if my motherboard is just crashing at this point.
It could be.
It's in its final death throes.
Thank God I'm changing it out tomorrow.
It's doing everything it can to give you this last stream.
Well, this will be the last stream of it. I can't do the stream tomorrow without a new motherboard, apparently.
Yep.
So, anyway, guys, the next season's only 11 episodes, which makes sense because technically the Entertainment District arc was only 11 episodes. Yes, it was an 18-episode season after they added the Mugen Train stuff.
Still makes no sense why they did that.
No, 11-episode season. That's fine. Whatever. We can condense it down. That's absolutely fine. But apparently the movie that they sat down and watched, they had 4 credits.
So was it just 4 episodes put together?
Yes, is apparently what it feels like, apparently. And the last episode was the only thing that they got to see the first episode a month early. So you literally had to pay full theater price to watch the first episode a month early. On a big theater screen.
I can see why they feel duped.
Demon Slayer fans are apparently pissed. Swordsmith Village arc is on the horizon, and a new compilation film went live this week in the US, hyping its release. However, some fans admit they feel duped after checking out the feature, and we're breaking down why the Demon Slayer movie left some unsatisfied. Honestly, the answer is pretty simple. Demon Slayer to the Swordsmith Village is a movie, but it's not like one you normally marathon. Unlike the anime's first movie, this last feature is a compilation. That means it only includes a little peek at the Demon Slayer Season 3, as more than half its runtime recaps the end of Demon Slayer Season 2. If you watch the trailer for Demon Slayer's Swordsmith Village movie, you will have seen as much... Okay. You will have seen as much. The promo said the last 2 episodes of Season 2 would be screened back-to-back before Demon Slayer Season 3 dropped, its first episode. You motherfucker. Get!
What did you do?
Close the door behind you, you jackass!
What happened?
He broke into my room.
Oh.
He just
Did he
busts
actually
his...
close-
He literally pushes the door open with his head. Yeah. Jerk. He just decided to break and enter.
He was like, "Hey, bud, how you doing? I didn't ask you to come in here."
Yeah, no, like literally he got taken out for a walk, and like whenever he comes back in, he just decides to break and enter.
Of course.
He's like, hey, I came back from outside, and now I stink. Let me share that with you. Fucker. Anyway, if you watch the trailer from this is what all right, back to back before Demon Slayer Season 3 dropped its first episode. That is what audiences were given, and for the most part, no one was surprised. However, There were fans who heard the phrase Demon Slayer movie and bought tickets thinking they were in for a new adventure a la Mugen Train. Okay, well, that's not the surprise. To the Swordsmith Village is hardly hurting in the face of those critiquers. The feature earned more than 10 million USD in its opening weekend stateside, and reviews for the Demon Slayer movie have been positive. Now, all eyes are on the Demon Slayer Season 3 as it promises to launch at the start of April. So if you need more information on the hit series, I'm not trying to say that word.
Okay.
So, I don't care about the names. Taisho period in Japan, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Bro, I've already read the manga. I don't need to know any more information. I've read the effing manga. So here's the thing. Yes, it had 4 credits. Literally had 4 credits. That pissed some people off.
Understandably.
Yeah.
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 If I'm going to see a movie, I at least want it to be a movie. Like, I don't think anyone would have noticed if they just cut out the credits. That's all they had to do.
Here's my other thing, guys. I was actually thinking about going and seeing the new Shazam movie.
I actually have plans to see it tomorrow, so.
I was thinking about going and seeing the new Shazam movie, and then I heard reviews come in. And now
Oh, no.
I'm not going to go see the new Shazam movie because they were like, oh, this is garbage. Oh, don't. No, this isn't even superhero fatigue. This is comic book movies made back in the 2000s and not even like the good ones like Spider-Man. This is just bad comic book movies. It's like this is like everything that was not good about the first Shazam movie all wrapped up in one. And I'm like, "Oh, so it's not even the fun shit." So it's like, "Yeah, dude, we'll just wait till it comes out on DVD or streaming. Cool. I'll do that."
I might try to see if they want to see a different movie tomorrow, or
I'm just gonna wait
might
and
just
save
not
my
go.
money for the D&D movie instead.
Same. And the Mario movie.
Mario movie's in April. D&D movie's at the end of March.
Don't care. I want to see both.
Yeah, I'm gonna see both too, but like I'm gonna save my money instead of Shazam, because here's the thing: the Shazam movie isn't out technically yet. The Shazam movie comes out later. It's not open to the public yet. Except for, it's early release for some places. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But also, it's.
Are you
literally in
sure? Because it's
theaters
playing. It's in
that-
theaters. Like,
It's in
I would
theaters
not
in
expect to
theaters?
get
Yeah.
an early release at.
Oh.
yeah, like the crappy little fucking 8-room theater 20 minutes from me has it, and they don't get anything.
They were saying that it was going to come out like toward the end. I don't even fucking know. I'm just going to wait for the D&D movie cuz I'm more interested in the D&D movie.
Fair. When does that come out?
End of March.
Okay.
Yeah, March 31st apparently. Bro, they should have released it to compete with Shazam because at least I could watch a good movie. They're like, "Oh no, we can't compete with Shazam." I was like, "No, please compete with Shazam."
You will have no issues. I promise.
Apparently, the only 2 things that were good about the Shazam movie were the post credits
That's never a good thing.
because they tie into the new DC.
Which is good.
Mm.
Yeah, which is like
See, I
they're
haven't
like,
even seen the first Shazam.
because
so
they're
it's
like, "Hey, the way this ends actually ties into the new DC." And it's actually good because if you have this Shazam tie into the new DC, that gives hope for future Shazam. Because we actually like Zachary Levi as Shazam. It's just that this movie was not it. And it's like, okay, cool. It's definitely the stinker of the old DC. Like, it has the stink of the old DC on it. And it's like, we need this new DC. Like, we really need this new DC. And it's like, oh, man. And that sucks because I really like the old Shazam. Like, the previous Shazam movie was really good. And I liked it. I don't know. But yeah, the reviews that are coming out are not good. We'll see. Maybe audiences can turn that around.
Maybe. It wouldn't be the first time critics bombed something and audiences held it up high.
But this isn't like snobby critics that are saying that. These are movie watchers that go in with like, I don't care what other critics say. I liked the last movie and it was just a good fun time, and I want to go in just having a good fun time. I loved the
Mm.
last movie. It had heart. I loved it. It was fun. Zachary Levi, like all those characters, it was like, we just want to go in, have a good fun time, eat some popcorn. They went in and they were like, this ain't it, bro.
Mm.
They were like, I wanted to go in and just enjoy this good movie, and this wasn't it. And I'm sad it wasn't it. They just wanted to have the same experience they had last time at the very least, and they were like, nope, wasn't it.
Fantastic.
They weren't asking for anything special. They weren't asking for the moon or anything like that. They just wanted to go in and have a fun time like last time. Because the last movie was fun. And that's what it was. They were like, dude, and that's not to say that there weren't good things about this movie. They're just like, there weren't enough good things about this movie. So yeah, that's the thing I heard. And like it would be a thing. It would Here's the thing. The ratings that are coming in are 64%. So it's not like it's terrible, but the critic reviews that are coming in aren't amazing. I mean, it'd be great if this pulled in more money than Black Adam, but it doesn't look like it's gonna. So, don't know. Anyway, that being said, if you want to go see it, please enjoy your movie. Now it's time to move on to The Last of Us. Really? You're going to cry over this episode?
Only because it's over,
Why?
and I want more.
You'll get more.
It's not
Better.
over yet, dude.
I know. I still have to play the game, which comes out
9
in
days.
March as well, right? In 9
Yeah.
days. Cool.
Bruh. And before that, Resi 4 comes out soon.
Yeah, preload on Steam is in 4 days.
All right.
I actually have a computer that can actually handle it.
Yeah.
I actually have money. I should probably go
Which
ahead
means
and get an
which
SSD.
means now, god damn it, now I need somebody to help me get it. Because I could probably stream it now.
Thank you, Fenris. I'm saying thank you for my copies.
For your
what
you
about
have a
that?
copy of 4 or just Resi
No.
2 and 3?
No, two and three. Well,
You got 1,
and
2,
one.
and 3, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, I
double
can't wait
check
to
my
see you play the
library.
tank controls.
Oh yeah.
I
Because
don't
1 is the
Yeah.
tank controls.
Oh,
All right, here's the thing.
God.
All right, here's my one word of advice for you on Resident Evil 1. As soon as
Burn
you
the
get
bodies.
yes, as soon as you get the ability, as soon as you get the light. All right, so Chris has the lighter, right?
Yes.
All right, so you have a choice. You could play as Chris and you could play as Jill, right? You have a choice between the. I would recommend. All right, you can play as Chris on, or as Jill on either playthrough. Automatically play as both. Play once as Chris, play once as Jill, because the stories differ slightly. Okay.
Oh, not just slightly. There's quite a bit of difference
There's
depending
quite a
on
bit of
what you
difference.
choose.
There is a bit of difference in the ways that things play out. Chris will have the lighter, and Jill will have what, the herb mixer thing?
No, Jill doesn't have anything until Barry gives her the lockpick.
Oh,
resistance?
okay, gotcha. Huh?
I have 1, 2, 3, and resistance.
Resistance came with 2.
Yeah, resistance came with 2.
Okey-dokey.
All right, so
It's not
also
that
the
good,
other
don't worry
thing,
about
the
it.
other thing with 2 is there's also 2 stories. Well, technically there's 4 stories. There's 4 stories.
In the original, yes. In the remake, the 2 stories kind of just
No.
tie together.
There's 4 stories. Technically, there's 4 stories in 2 remake. There is Leon A and Claire B, and then there's Claire A and Leon B. That's how it works in the remake.
I know that's how it worked in the original, and the original had huge differences between Leon A, Claire B, and Claire A, Leon B.
Yeah, there's not huge differences. There's not huge differences in the remake, really.
No.
But
It,
I mean, in gameplay, yes. In story, no. But gameplay wise, also, when you get to now, there's not going to be huge differences in like things as far as unlocking stuff and difficulty modes in Resi 1. But in 2, we are going to encourage you to try difficulty mode differences once you actually learn to play in 2, because once you do it on higher difficulties and you learn how to unlock certain things, you get the ability to play. We're like, all right, we're going to teach you how to run through things. We're going to show you We're going to show you like videos of how to run through stuff, play things up to a certain level. And so you learn how to get through areas decently and how to run it, because we're going to get you through on hardcore on 3 saves or less. Once you do that, if you S plus hardcore, you're going to unlock. All right, 3 saves or less on hardcore is going to unlock the infinite grenade launcher, or not grenade, rocket launcher, and infinite Gatling gun, depending on who you play as. Infinite rocket launcher is Leon. Highly recommend that. Infinite Gatling gun is Claire. I would recommend running it on A side on both. It's easiest on A side. No joke, it really is.
We'll cover more of this when you finally get to Resi 2.
Yeah, Resi 2.
You'll have to get through Resi 1.
Yeah, Resi 1 is just, you need to play it for story purposes. I really hope they do like a proper remake of Resi 1 just for Lisa Trevor. Because that's a story that needs more fleshing out, I feel.
It's actually funny because in the original Resident Evil from '96, there was no Lisa Trevor.
But like when they brought her in for the GameCube, man.
And when you think about it, the Resident 1 remake came out in 2002, 21 years ago, and it's still a gold standard in remakes.
Yes, it is. Also, those fucking sharks.
Fuck those sharks.
Yes. You'll understand when you get there. Question. You don't have arachnophobia, do you?
I hate spiders.
Enjoy Resident Evil 1.
I have arachnophobia. I got great pleasure out of killing those things.
Giant fucking tarantulas.
I'd rather not.
Like 8-foot tarantulas.
You have. Dude. If you actually go into the lore, the tarantulas, the standard ones, are about 12 feet. The black tiger is about 20.
Yeah.
Can we not?
You have to.
You have to. You have to. He bought you the games. You have to.
Shut up.
Yeah. All right, everybody in chat, call Moon a pussy. Yeah.
Fuck you guys. I never said I wasn't gonna play it. I'd rather not. Can we not?
Can we not?
But still,
if it helps,
I do plan on playing it. I really.
All right.
If it helps, it's better when
another hard drive.
It's great when you drink and play Resident Evil 1.
That if people will fund the bottle, what's the word? Acquire.
You say that, but this man puts back way too much.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I'm a fucking lightweight. What are you talking about?
Yes, you are, but you don't know how to, like, moderate your drinking.
Dude, that was because Edgar was there, and he was like, hey, I'm going to buy you drinks, and everyone else was having such a good time.
No, we're just like...
When I'm on my own, I drink enough to get me stupid, but I know how to balance. Believe it or not.
Do you?
Yes.
Because we don't see that.
Again, I had people there buying me drinks, and I was told to have a good time, so it was like, yes, I'm getting fucked.
The evidence I was presented said otherwise.
You saw me drunk one time, sort of.
Several times.
Bullshit.
Several times.
Really bad. It was really bad for one day. For 2 other days, I was giggly, but I was not as bad as that day.
Most of a weekend.
That is a lie. You are extending one day across several.
No. For 3 days, I saw you constantly in a state of drunkenness.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I swear to you, you did not.
I did.
I knew exactly where the worst day was.
In a state of inebriation.
I was in a constant level. I will say for most of that weekend,
constant state of
I
inebriation.
did drink a lot of alcohol.
Varied levels.
But there was only one day that was really, really bad.
Varied levels, but definitely in a constant state of inebriation. And to be fair, I am aware that he reached sobriety at definite points. So it's not like he was like
accurate.
It's not like I am no longer drunk. I have remained drunk since our previous. No. He went sober at different varied points. No.
I get sober real quick. So yeah, that's also not surprising. You can really tell.
You're drunk again,
like,
Arthur.
Drunk,
I have remained drunk since our previous encounter. And like, no, that's not what happened.
Can I just say I'm actually hoping to be able to go to AWA this year?
I hope so too, because I do plan on getting that drunk again.
I have applied for
hopefully
one panel already, and it was the voiceover panel.
Nice. Woo! I'm actually, come payday, probably going to get the pre-registration tickets.
I need to, we need to apply for a room already.
Oh, yeah, we do. God.
Anyway.
We need to
so The Last of Us. We need
to get the fucking payment sussed out. Oh, there's a...
So The Last of Us episode 9.
Yeah.
That was a real fucking giraffe.
So it was, and that was amazing.
Yes.
Ellie gave birth to Ellie.
Scene.
Ellie gave birth to Ellie.
Which is a sentence. It's a wonderful sentence.
I love that. I love that Ashley gave birth to Ellie. That was. You fucking tell him, Ellie. I was like, yep, that's Ellie telling Ellie to fucking tell him. Like anytime that Ashley was cursing, I was like, that's Ellie. That's fucking Ellie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that we had Marlene. Thing. I love that we had Marlene shooting Anna because it was like, that's poetic. Because I know how this ends. Joel's just gonna cap you right in the face too. I was like, I know what Joel's gonna do.
That is a powerful ass line too. So simple, but it's like, ooh, because he's not wrong.
It's just like you'll just come after. Anyway, so let's recap this episode. Moon.
Okie dokie. So, when we started off this episode, we were walking with Joel and Ellie, because I'm terrible with names. They were coming to, I forgot the name of the city. Was it Salt Lake?
Salt Lake.
Yep.
Yeah. They were coming to Salt Lake, and I'm trying to remember.
The Grandmaster Chef himself.
Yeah. They were walking... That's right. They were just kind of scrounging around a bit. Ellie was sitting there having to deal with all the trauma that she's had to deal with kind of over time, but also in the last episode, it's kind of... She's very quiet and reserved. It is honestly so heartbreaking to see her. She's like, what, 14? 15?
14.
14.
Yeah. By the way, this was filmed 2 years ago. She was 17 when this was filmed. Yeah, so she wasn't that.
I'm talking story, not actor. Come on.
She wasn't that far off from her character.
No. But still, seeing her just be closed off and reserved because of everything that's happened, and Joel is actually carrying most of this episode. He's talking, trying to get her smiling, trying to keep things lifted up. He finds some Chef Boyardee, a can of Chef Boyardee, and he's like, I found some, I think it was beefaroni.
Yep.
Yeah, beefaroni from the Chef Boyardee.
Beefaroni.
And they keep going. They have some more conversation. We don't get to hear Joel sing, do we?
No.
Not in this one, no.
Yeah, that's kind of upsetting. We don't get to hear Joel sing, even though it is promised.
Oh, yeah.
But we go into the city, and they're walking through a mobile hospital of sorts. I keep wanting to say a MASH, even though it probably had nothing to do with the army. Or maybe it did. But still.
No, it's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah. I just think of the show MASH. Love that show. But they're walking through a mobile hospital setup, and they were talking, and the subject of the scar across Joel's forehead came up. Apparently, he had attempted to end his life soon after his first daughter died. What was her name? Sarah. After Sarah, I'm terrible with names. After Sarah died, and he flinched and he missed. So, eh. And it was just a little touching moment between him and Ellie before continuing to walk forward. And they were walking through a construction zone, and they got up to like the third floor. They had to get
The-
Ellie to do it.
The shooting and the missing thing, his suicide talk, that was after the giraffe.
Was
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was because it was soon after that. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So my memory is not exactly great.
I know.
Yeah. Either
No,
way,
he
they
was looking for a way. He was looking for a way up, and the ladder thing. He
Yeah.
was calling her.
So there
give
was
her
a
boost.
hole. Yeah. Gave her a boost. She was trying to set up the ladder for him, but then just dropped it because I don't know. I think she has ADHD, and she just wah!
No, she just saw
So-
something, and it was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is that?" Drop the thing.
Yeah. So she runs off. Joel finally gets up to her, catches up to her, and it's wonderful because if you're looking at a lot of the tarp, you can just see the shadows. You can see it moving, and you're like, oh, this is it. Oh, this is it. They've been building to this. And then it happens.
If you play the
There
game, you know
is
what's
The
coming,
giraffe.
and it's like, "Yes, they're doing it. They're
It is
doing
so
it."
beautiful. It is one of the most beautiful scenes ever because it's from the little window that they're not window, the fallen wall that they're looking out of. They can see, just everything's overgrown. It's actually quite beautiful, and there's a good amount of giraffes just kind of walking around. One of them is eating
this is one for
some
one
of the vines
with
that have grown up.
well,
Mm.
you all right? You're mixing two scenes together here.
How?
You don't see the rest of the giraffes in this scene. You only see the one giraffe in this scene. It's later when they
You
get
saw two
outside.
in the background.
No, you only see the rest of the giraffes later when they get outside. Yes. It's just the one
Because
giraffe.
I remember seeing.
No. You see the rest of the herd of giraffes once you get outside and she's outside. And then you see the whole family of them and it's out on the baseball field. And
Okay.
there's more than two. There's a whole family of them, or a herd, I guess. Is it a herd of giraffes? What do you call a group of giraffes? That's the real question here.
Pencil necks.
No!
A tower. Wow.
A tower of giraffes.
A tower is their collective noun.
Uh,
God damn it.
It's a tower of giraffes.
A tower, a herd, a kindergarten, a troop, or a corps.
I'm sticking with tower.
I'm sticking with kindergarten.
I'm good with tower.
I'm sticking with a kindergarten of giraffes. just fitting
Use
with the
the
overall
giraffes.
theme. All right, so one of those giraffes, his name's Zavala, and they're all a kindergarten. Yes,
God damn it.
that's right. And one of them, just for
Okay.
laws, is Vuvuzela. Yes,
Vuvuzela.
yeah, it's a kindergarten of giraffes.
Anyway.
Yes. Cause here's the thing, they've been teasing this giraffe scene since like the beginning. They've had like little stuffed giraffes and stuff.
Posters,
And
pictures,
posters, pictures,
postcards,
everything
everywhere.
in the background of all these scenes and stuff. So like, it's like, if you don't pay us off with the giraffe scene, we're gonna fucking riot, because it was such an important scene, especially for like these characters. Like, it was such a pivotal moment. So like, if they don't do the giraffe scene, like, gamers are gonna be pissed.
And it really was a beautiful scene. And the best part was, we had originally thought it was a CGI giraffe. It was fucking real. They had built a soundstage to bring the giraffe onto so they could have it on a green screen and everything.
No, they did not build a
That whole shot.
soundstage.
They didn't.
Nope.
Then how did they get the shot?
Literally, they brought blue screen stuff to a enclosure.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
They literally brought a blue screen to an enclosure and brought one of the giraffes that they had been slowly taming, or rather training over, and shot the scene that way. And literally all the digital shit was the background, which is why the background looks one for one with the game.
Mm.
That's why the background looked like it was pulled straight from the fucking video game, because it basically kind of was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, everything looks proper with the game. And I'm like, why does this look so accurate? And I'm like, oh, it's because it fucking is. The actors and the giraffe are the only real things in the scene. Everything else is fucking fake. It's so goddamn good.
Oh yeah, it's great.
What got me so hard was like we weren't the only ones fooled. Everybody was like, "Oh, that's a CG giraffe. Oh, that's a CG giraffe." And then the comments later, "Navo is a real giraffe.
Fucking real.
Fucking real giraffe." Like so many people were like, "Oh, that's a CG giraffe, man. They did such a good job." No, it's a real fucking giraffe.
It's real.
Dude, we have gotten so much into the vein of like, oh my god, it's got to be a CG giraffe. Turns out it was actually
like
cheaper to just get a real fucking giraffe.
Right?
It was
made
cheaper.
everyone into that little bit between Drax
It was
and
cheaper.
Rocket.
It was cheaper and quicker to get a real fucking giraffe and just do it practical.
Or not Drax, it was Star-Lord. Fuck.
Yeah,
That's a fake laugh. It's real.
it's real. Yeah.
Oh,
damn it.
God.
All right, man.
But anyways, so
Anyway.
giraffe scene, and then we had the whole suicide talk, which was
Yeah.
and then they talk through it. They keep moving, and then
Nope. You skipped over another thing. After the
what?
suicide
It was
talk.
literally right
No, it
after
wasn't.
that.
No, it wasn't. You skipped over a thing.
What?
Right after the suicide talk, which was really heavy, they needed levity.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
know what they're in the mood for?
Huh.
Shitty puns.
Right. She brings out the book.
Yeah, because why do moon rocks taste better? Taste different from Earth rocks? Because they're
They're out of this
meteor. That's a 0 out of 10. So
That's
yeah, they
terrible.
literally took out the joke book and did that. It was cute.
Mhm.
What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe, you idiot.
Breathe, you idiot.
I love the Fenris.
I love that.
I love
That's fucking
Fenris
great.
just breathe, you idiot. Like, breathe, you idiot.
Fenris, did you enjoy that one?
Was it the joke or my delivery? Breathe, you idiot.
Breathe,
The
you
delivery
idiot.
just adds so much.
It does.
Breathe, you
Because it's like
idiot.
all pretense of silliness gone. Just breathe, you idiot.
Breathe, you idiot. God.
Oh man. But okay,
That's
so
when
then
the
after
flashback.
that,
You're in such
Yeah.
a hurry, man. You're in such a hurry to
What?
get through it.
I'm not in a hurry. That's just
Flashbang! And it's like, oh God, hold on, man. There was stuff leading up to that. Like,
sorry. So I forgot some jokes. I'm sorry.
no, you
Yeah.
forgot like whole scenes. Like, bro, calm down. There was levity.
Anyways, so the flashbang happens. They get taken by 2 soldiers, or was it 3 soldiers? Let me make sure I have all my freaking facts correct. No, they get taken by some soldiers, and everything kind of fades to black because Joel gets his ass knocked out. We wake up, and Joel is in a hospital room.
There's a lot of people
with
getting knocked
Marlene.
out this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for real. And Marlene is there to talk with him. Ellie's getting prepped for surgery. And Joel is just, very understandably worried. He's like, can I see her? Can I talk to her? Can I at least make sure she's all right and let her know I'm all right? No, you can't. Well, why? Well,
Then
turns
she
out
explains.
the thing that makes Ellie immune is it's not exactly explained, but you can put it together.
No, it is explained. The cordyceps in her.
No, I'm
tricks
talking
cordyceps.
about
Oh.
yeah, how that happened.
Okay.
The reason Ellie's mom giving birth was important was because she got bit as she was giving birth. The cordyceps actually spread into Ellie and went into her brain, but not to the point that it would infect her as a baby. So that is what makes her immune. The body and everything is literally telling the cordyceps as it tries to infect her, we're already good.
Which was never
worry about
actually
it.
something that was explained in the game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In the game,
So-
she's just immune. She won
Um,
the genetic lottery.
Lucky bitch.
Lucky bitch. That lucky
in order
bitch.
In order to figure out how this works and to potentially make a way to cure others, or at least make a resistance to future infections, they have to not only go into Ellie's brain, but potentially, or more likely, kill her.
No. They straight up have to kill her. It's not. It's not potentially. No, that's guaranteed. They are going to kill her. It's not a potential thing.
Fused with their brain.
100%. They will kill her. The potential thing is it's potentially a cure. Here's the difference. In the game, they say it will be a cure. In the show, it's more vague that it's a 50-50 chance that it could be a cure. It's not even guaranteed that it will be a cure. And I think that's another thing where the show does a good job of explaining that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But the real clincher is that no one asked Ellie what she wanted.
We'll get to that. We'll get to
okay.
that. Yeah.
Fair. So
we'll get to discussing who's right and who's wrong once we recap the show. This is just the recap portion.
Well, let me continue. Marlene tells the guard who was sitting there with Joel to get his stuff, just get his ass out, because Joel was obviously very pissed at hearing all this news.
Yeah, this is not the Joel that Marlene remembers anymore.
So
this is Daddy Joel.
Oh yeah, they're walking Joel down the halls, trying to take him down the stairs. Got this one asshole just nudging him, pushing him the whole fucking time. And then it finally gets to the point. They're going downstairs. Joel turns around, hits the guy, takes the gun from his hand, kills both the guys with him, and he takes the gun.
Also, need to clarify something that I've seen in a bunch of reactions. Joel did not shoot the guy in the dick. He shot him in the leg. Like, I am so tired of so many reactors going, oh my God, he shot him in the dick. No, he didn't. He shot him in the fucking leg. Calm the hell down.
So, this is the episode where you really get to have fun with a body count.
This is where everybody's like, oh, Joel, he's not dangerous. And there's like, no, motherfucker. Yes, he is. This is Joel. Joel literally kills a surrendering unarmed man. Joel is very fucking dangerous.
Had his hands up and everything. Joel just shot him.
Joel gives zero fucks.
It was just one of the
point.
soldiers.
This is literally Joel gives zero fucks the anime.
He's going through this hallway. He's clearing out soldiers left and right. He finally gets to the room where they're about to operate on Ellie. Thankfully, they haven't really gotten started. They just have shit in her arms and everything. And he has a gun pointed at the doctor. And the doctor's like, this could be a cure. You're not going to do this. And Joel's like, don't try it.
Also, we get our second cameo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, yeah.
Laura Bailey reprises her character. She was actually one of the nurses in the actual game. She was one of the nurses in voicing, so she reprised her nurse character. She's also Abby from the second game. But what's really funny is, like, she actually posted on her Instagram, she took a photo over the dead doctor and took a photo like this and captioned it, Daddy. Like, God damn it. I fucking love that. Laura Bailey has, like, the most twisted sense of humor, and I fucking love her for that. Like, it was really, really... It's like, what was really, really funny is, like, later after part 2 had come out and everybody had gone griping and, like, sent her death threats and threatened to kill her child and shit about it. Like, eventually she posted a picture of, like, her working out from, like, getting into shape for Abby and stuff, and her, like, her lifting weight. And she's like, oh, you know, just be pumping that 9-iron. And it was like, because that's what she beat Joel to death with in the second game, was a fucking golf club. Just pumping that 9-iron. And I'm like, God damn this woman. You gotta understand, dude. Laura Bailey and Ashley Johnson are, like, really fucking good friends. They play fucking D&D on Critical Role together. So Abby and Ellie are actually friends, guys. Calm the fuck down. It's just characters. Y'all need to chill the fuck out.
For sure.
Don't go threatening her fucking kid.
For real. That's just messed up.
Unless you want Travis to go Joel on you.
Jesus Christ.
God.
No, you gotta...
I could not imagine that.
Here's another thing y'all gotta understand. Here's another thing you guys have to understand. Travis Willingham was fucking Troy Baker's best man at his wedding. Joel's best man is Abby's fucking husband. Y'all need to calm the hell down with this shit. Y'all don't understand how tight-knit this group is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, goddamn, sir.
I
And
still love how
we're
many
mad.
times he accidentally breaks a pencil.
And that Technicolor rainbow in between. Yeah, oh, Travis
angry.
just breaks a fucking mechanical pencil when he gets
Yep.
angry. Dude, I've met Travis. He is like one of the goofiest, dorkiest, most lovable people. Just
He seems
that
like
dude.
it.
That dude is hilarious. Also, another one of those dudes that should not drink in excess. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to drink with him. I want to drink with him.
no, he's
Life
he's
goal
calmed
right there.
down. He has calmed down a lot.
Damn.
Yeah. This is a
long has
dude
that
that
been?
that like dragged me around to a drinking party, like bunch of drinking parties back in the day at AWA. Like he was drinking with Monica, and he was in a. I was wearing my Army PT shirt on an elevator, and he's like, "Dude, we gotta go drinking." I'm like, okay. And like later, he found me again. And he was like, "We gotta drink. Come on, let's go drinking." And I fucking lost him somewhere in the process of just. I'm stuck in some stranger's fucking room trying to drink. Go, where the hell did Travis go? He's running around from room to room trying to find his wallet. It's literally an AWA story. He's running around trying to find his fucking wallet. Turns out it's in his back pocket.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Oh.
so yeah, it's just a thing, bro. Also, whoever subscribed, thank you. I heard the notification, but like, yeah, I can't. Thank you for the subscribble. Please enjoy your nibble. Anyway,
Just nibble.
not just nibbles, but yeah.
Okay.
So Joel
Anyways.
goes off.
Yes.
Boom
The
pops
doctor,
daddy. Boom pops
yeah.
daddy.
Yep. Doctor goes down like a sack of bricks because
God damn
he was
it.
an idiot.
That was the thing. Here's
I don't
the
know
other
what
thing.
he was thinking he was gonna do too.
Here's the other thing. There are people that killed the nurses, did not know that was optional. Yeah, you don't have to kill the nurses.
And he didn't.
You did not have to kill the nurses, Fenris.
They were
Seriously?
in my way. They were going
were
to operate
not.
on my daughter.
They were
They
not.
deserve to die.
They were not. You could not. You did not have to actually kill the nurses. You could take her without killing the nurses.
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he doesn't kill the nurses. He takes Ellie, and
which
he-
proves
he-
that it was optional the whole fucking
Oh
time.
yes. And he goes.
Nobody was
out of
gonna
the hospital,
live
He goes down.
Once
to
I got on that rampage in there, okay? No survivors.
Listen,
No
you gotta
surviving.
try to have a bit of mercy,
Try to
man.
survive and
Keep
no
a little bit of that
surviving.
soul
Okay, you're
alive.
saying
Come
to have a
on.
bit of mercy as Joel guns down a guy giving up.
It's Saint Mary's, not Saint Mercy.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was a guy who still had a gun. To be fair.
Anyway.
So
Anyway.
they were surrounded by a bunch of surgical equipment.
I love this dumb doctor. He's like, I'm gonna pull a scalpel on this motherfucker with a gun.
For real, what are you gonna do with a goddamn scalpel? You have to get this close to
Just
do
like on
any
guard.
damage.
Just like on guard. Boom. Like, what were you
Jeez.
gonna do? What were you gonna do? I'm not gonna let you take her. Ha! Come on.
Yeah, okay, guys, sure. Anyways,
Take beats everything. Like, come on, man.
whole horse is the emperor. God.
Anyway.
So got Ellie leaving the hospital, gets down to the parking garage where Marlene is there. Marlene sits there and it's like,
Marlene
Joel.
on me. Sorry.
It's like, Joel, you don't have to do this. Joel sitting there, I killed the fucking doctor. We can find
You-
another one.
you-
Think about this. We could save people. Joel,
You don't have
That-
to do
I-
this, bitch.
I don't even remember what Joel said. Um,
You don't
But-
have to do this. He's like, yes, I do.
yes, I do.
They did change some
So-
of the dialogue around. It's like, how long until she's attacked by raiders or
Mhm.
or like ransacked by infected, and it's like, no, that's not what she said in the game. How long until she's torn apart by clickers or raped by like raiders or something. I'm like, yeah, that's the more likely scenario. It's like, motherfucker, no, don't go making it sound no. It's let's not. This is HBO. Let's not color code it. Let's talk about what's more likely to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real here. Don't
But-
sugarcoat it. Let's talk about it for real.
Yeah. But in the end, Joel
Hey,
shoots her while still
what?
carrying Ellie, by the way.
Why, yeah, that happened in the game too, by the way. That's
Mhm.
also I wanna point out the one thing that I think they also did right from the game. They don't show that he shoots her until Ellie wakes up in the car. They cut forward to the car and they make you wonder
Right.
for a moment if
Mhm.
what was the decision he made, and then you hear Ellie like breathe and like roll
Right.
over and wake up. So
Yeah, so-
that's
so to
another
keep it in
thing that
order-
they did in the car to make you wonder, because they have Joel like rub his eyes and it's like, wait, what did he
Yeah.
do? What did he do? So if you don't know, they keep you guessing for a little bit longer. They fuck
Mhm.
with you and leave you in suspense. And trust us, those who played the game, and I saw that and I was like, oh, they're fucking with the audience just a little bit longer, just like they did with us in the game. Eat it, bitches! Like, yeah. I'm just sitting there like, yes, suffer like we did.
So Ellie wakes up in the car.
Yeah.
And she asks Joel, what happened? Because obviously she's still in just a surgical gown. So, and Joel explains to her that there's apparently many others just like her, immune and everything. And they, couldn't find a way to make the cure. So they just had to release her. And, they're heading back to the commune place. I forgot what it was called.
Jackson.
Jackson. They're heading back to
They're
Jackson.
gonna be
to-
communists.
We're
Yeah.
off to Jackson.
But yeah, they're heading back to Jackson, and that's where they're just gonna try to take it easy and live for a bit. And Ellie very clearly does not buy his shit at this moment. You can see it on her face. And then we cut back. We see that whole thing. He's putting Ellie in the car, and Marlene is still alive, trying to get her gun, which she dropped a little ways away. Joel walks back up to her, and she says, "You don't have to do this.
Let me live.
Let me live." And he said, "You just come after her." Bang.
Bang, bang,
And then
bang. Here we go.
Yep. And we cut back to Joel and Ellie. They are walking towards Jackson. We can see it in the distance. And Ellie says to Joel,
No, he's
And
he's
he-
actually talking to her about Sarah as they're walking.
Oh, that's right.
Because he's talking about like
That's
hiking and
right, yeah.
stuff. And that's
there
another
was
thing
something he and
that's
Sarah used to like, and that Sarah and Ellie would get along.
yeah.
And oof. And then Ellie stops him and asks if everything he said was true.
Because
and made him
she
swear.
confronts him like saying, "Hey, when you asked me if that was the first person I killed, it wasn't, because she admits her lie from the very beginning, that when she got bitten, she wasn't alone, and tells him about Riley,
Mm-hmm.
and that was that.
And then Joel does swear to her, which basically you can just feel it. For Ellie, that just confirms everything Joel said was a lie.
And it ends the same way the game does, with her just going, "Okay,"
Okay.
and that's that.
Oh, so good.
That's how the show ends. That's how the game ends, guys. So, here's my unvarnished opinion. This is my same opinion from the game as it is from the show, although the show makes it even more abundantly clear. Everyone was wrong in this case, because nobody sat down and had a discussion with Ellie. They made their choice without talking to her or without talking to Joel. Nobody made a choice in this. I still think Joel would have had a visceral reaction to this news, but he would not have gone out and made the same choice that he did. He would not have gone on a killing spree to try and save Ellie, because she would have been involved in the conversation, and Ellie would have been able to calm him down, talk him down from this.
Well, I don't know. I feel like Joel may have still gone on a killing spree, but he'd probably try to turn it towards the infected more so than other humans.
Yeah, he probably would have gone. He probably would have like gone off. He'd have been like, "Give me a bunch of weapons, point me at the infected."
Yeah. Because
He'd have gone out in a blaze of
Blaze
glory.
of glory!
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine that being the last mission too?
The Goomba motherfuckers.
Oh.
No,
No,
just
like a
survive.
Oh,
a
like
Halo
a Halo
Reach
Reach
survive.
situation? Yeah.
Yeah.
Against the
But-
infected. Motherfucker.
Mission objective,
Motherfucker. Survive. You know what would be the ultimate thing? You survive for 4 hours doing that, and you reach
Mhm.
Jackson.
That would be
Yes,
amazing.
But
that would be amazing.
But you have to survive for 4 hours of gameplay. Like 4 real-time hours of gameplay. Not game hours, real-time hours.
Real time.
Like you have to
Yep.
survive 4 actual hours.
And you just have to keep moving forward. You have to keep
With
fighting
dwindling,
all the infected.
with dwindling ammo.
Ooh.
Not resupplied ammo, dwindling ammo.
Oh, could you imagine the sequel that could have come out of that? Like, what if Ellie actually didn't die from the surgery? Ooh.
Or
What if
she
Joel
did?
thinks Ellie died?
What if Joel
Yeah.
thinks that Ellie died, but Ellie manages to make her way back to like that would have been the craziest part is that Ellie
That would
does
have
make
been
it back.
so crazy.
But here's
That
the
would have
thing.
been amazing.
Here's the thing. Ellie's missing a piece of her brain, so she's mentally disabled now.
Ooh. That's so heartbreaking.
Or what if Ellie just doesn't remember Joel, but remembers certain situations?
Oh.
Well, here's the other thing. What if at this point she doesn't remember stuff, but but if she slowly starts remembering it, and by her remembering it, it gives her PTSD.
Ooh. So sort of like a
She makes
Okay.
it back to Jackson.
so as
because
she's
like,
remembering
"I want-"
things, it
Lo-
gives her
or
flashbacks.
rather,
and-
she does have PTSD from everything, and she's like, I need Joel. Like her whole thing is she doesn't want to be around the Fireflies. She's like, I need Joel. I need Joel. I need Joel. Why isn't Joel here?
Ooh.
She wakes up because she wakes up and Joel isn't there, and immediately she's terrified.
And then it could be worse because like she could get to Jackson,
Makes the Fireflies take her to Jackson,
and if he's dead,
and if he's dead,
Mm.
yeah. Oh man.
Or if
Because,
Jackson
because-
thinks he's dead.
Because here's the thing, if the Fireflies take her back to Jackson, well, all right, so we could speculate all day long, but like the end of it is that didn't happen.
Yes.
I know, but it's so sad that we're coming up with some amazing fucking stories, and it's like
Well, I mean, what if
Jesus.
scenarios? What if scenarios are just that? They're just what if scenarios. So
Yeah.
there we are.
So Moon, what was your rating of this episode?
Oh, this episode was easily a good 8 or 9 out of 10. Not sure about which one I'd fall on more, but it was really good. I loved the giraffe scene. I loved even more that it was a real fucking giraffe, and just the perfect execution of some of the scenes. Because Richie had showed me a handful of scenes, and I've seen some other scenes because I ended up watching some people do some reviews. And just some of the perfect execution of certain scenes was just phenomenal. I still say that is like one of the most powerful lines ever. You just come after her.
Wait till you see,
Because
wait
that's
till you
his
see the
resolve
alternate
there.
scene.
Just like,
Wait till you see the alternate scene from the game.
oh boy.
There's an alternate scene that they made them do where they actually had to sing the ending.
That was amazing. I love that.
Oh my god, that's gonna be great.
And
Oh,
it was just wasn't it just like improv or some
Oh, it
shit
was
at the
100% improv that they like he just told Merle to start singing. Keep in mind, the actress that was playing Marlene, same actress from the game.
That's great.
Yeah. So it's her singing. Yeah, it's beautiful. Just fucking beautiful. Oh man. All right. So yeah, that's it. That's us. That's our review. Overall series review, I would give this an 8 out of 10. I definitely think there are moments that dragged it down from being a full 10 out of 10. I disagree with some people. There are people that are like, oh my god, the third episode and the Left Behind DLC episode are the ones that dragged it down. No, fuck no.
Oh.
It was taking KC and dragging it out for 2 episodes that really hurt this.
Yeah,
this series actually needed to be at least 1 or 2 more episodes longer so that the ending could actually be explored more. And this, honestly, it's HBO. Your budget is big enough. We needed more of an infected presence. That's what really hurt this. Like, we needed more infected.
That was about the best thing about the KC episodes, was just that drove of infected at the end.
That was the best part about episode 5. Like,
Fair.
episode 5 should have been its own episode. We did not need like a whole fucking backstory about that one lady. Like, that was unnecessary. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, come on.
All we needed to know was that
here's
she
the thing:
needed to
if we
kill the
wanted to break it, if you wanted to break Kansas City into 2 episodes, then you could have kept it at least more in line with the actual game. When the show deviates a little too far from the game in certain places, aside from episode 3, it really, really hurt the show. But outside of that, 1 episode, when it sticks to the source material, it works astoundingly well. But the other thing that it definitely suffered from was a lack of the infected presence, because there were a lot of people that thought that the infection was pretty much under control, and it definitely is not.
No.
So yeah, guys, that's just how it is. And there's a lot of stuff coming up in the second game, and there are already plenty of plans at work for season 2 that they've got underway, and they're talking about, hey, we've got stuff ready to go for season 2 that we're looking at working on. So yeah, man, we shall see how things go. I know there's a lot of controversy, but they're saying they want to take things a bit differently. So hopefully that means they will handle things better for season 2, as far as game versus show. I hope they go in a more linear fashion of storytelling than they did with the game. But other than that, there was a lot of good storytelling in the game. I just don't like the way in which, I don't like jumping back and forth between present and past. I think they should have handled it in a linear fashion. If you wanted to tell the story of your 2 protagonists, then just do it that way. Tell a linear progression of that. Like, let's start from the beginning. The very, very beginning is literally Abby and her dad. That's where it should start. It should start with Abby and her dad. Literally the day before. Actually, yeah, it's like the day that, funny enough, it's the day that Joel and Ellie make it to Salt Lake is like the day that we should start season 2, but from Abby and her dad's perspective, because her dad is the surgeon. And yeah, it makes a lot more sense if you start there and then you start slowly moving forward in time and you're telling these 2 different stories, because I like that dichotomy, especially because you're getting to the parts where Ellie's like, she's questioning everything with Joel. And it gives us more time to actually spend with Joel, so that when we finally get to the part where Joel is like going to understandably meet the consequences and repercussions of his actions. Because I'm going to sit here and say this. This is something that people are not going to like. What happens to Joel is deserved. What Abby does to him, he had coming. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, how dare you do that to Joel? No. Bro. These are the consequences of his actions. I'm not going to sit here and act like Joel is a saint. There are plenty of people, there are plenty of children out there that he's probably left parentless that would have probably done the same. These are the consequences of Joel's actions. Now, how they structured certain narrative elements in the second game, and some criticisms that were lobbied at it, yeah, I can actually understand those. As far as like giving away your actual names when in the game, they were like, no, we've given false names before. And it's like, you just literally gave your name away to a perfect stranger. Why would you do that? Like, that I can actually understand. But other things, yeah, I wouldn't do that. So, calm down. That having been said, yeah, overall, I give it an 8 out of 10 for the series. What's your views, Moon?
For overall in the series, I'd give it a good, probably an 8 out of 10 as well. Everything with Connecticut really was just kind of.
You mean Kansas City?
Kansas, my bad. I don't know why. Anyways, everything with Kansas City was like they really could have cut out just. They could have left out the 4th episode and it would have been just fine because
well, not
everything
the entire
that was
4th episode, just some of the stuff with Karen, or I guess I'll call her
whatever her name was. Either
Kathleen,
way,
or whatever her name was.
Yeah, because like all we really needed to know was that she wanted to kill those two. That's all we needed.
Henry and
to
Sam
know
were
out
the
of that.
important parts of that episode.
Yeah.
Which everything around those two was fucking amazing, especially with the choices they made for Sam.
Yeah.
Shit.
The episode 5 was the more Henry Sam esque aspects of that.
Mhm.
We didn't need to focus on the hunters. The hunters weren't important. It was absolutely unneeded.
But that's kind of the biggest thing that really drags it down. I feel like everything else was absolutely amazing from what I've seen. I do understand people's criticism about how it's like, oh, the infected's not really here, but I'm also sitting here like, that's probably because they just didn't put enough time or budget towards it. So
yeah, that's
that came down
the
to executive and director choices.
No, that came down to HBO made a dumb decision on not giving them enough money and funding, and that's hopefully going to be fixed. So. That's hopefully going to be fixed.
Hopefully.
Yeah. It's like, dude, you spent all this money on like making all these infected costumes. Fucking use them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and not in just one episode. Use them on a couple episodes. Like,
yep.
Goddamn, people. Like,
I mean,
we broke it down. Like, there's like this moment where they kind of make you trust David before you like really learn about him and how untrustworthy he really is by having Ellie and David team up to survive against the infected. And it kind of makes you trust him. Anyway, Fenris, your final thoughts on season 1?
I also give it about 8 out of 10. It was really well done, aside from, once again, Kansas City. They should not have focused on the hunters like we've been saying. Yeah. They should have focused on Ishii and his group. Like, have a flashback to them.
Oh, Ish? Yeah.
Yeah, Ish. They could have had a flashback to them, and then periodically through the episode, as they find more about the group, another flashback to as they progress all the way up to their downfall.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we'd had 3 more episodes, we could have focused more on Ish. That would have been
exactly.
Great.
That would have been amazing.
Like, I could have justified 2 episodes of Kansas City if we'd followed the actual game. That would have been justification for that, because there's a lot going on in the actual game, man. Once you play the game, you'll understand, man.
Yeah, you will.
Is The Last of Us going to be your first gaming stream?
Yes, actually. Unless I start doing Resident Evil first.
Well, aren't you going to need extra space for?
Yeah, I need to get the SSD first. Yes, I need to get the SSD first before I can do anything. So
okay, when is that coming?
Yeah. When I get the money, I have some money right now, but I've got to get my taxes done, and then I will be able to fully say I can do one thing or another. Yep, Texas.
All right, anyway.
Yeah.
But that's it for now, kiddos.
Hold on. I want to say or ask, what was y'all's favorite episode of the season?
Ooh, 3.
That is peak television.
That is.
But I would not say it's my favorite episode of the series.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not my favorite episode of the series. I think my favorite episode.
3 was the one with Bill and Frank, right?
Bill and Frank. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was episode 3. Okay.
Yeah. Not my favorite episode of the series. Probably my favorite episode of the series is probably episode 6.
Episode 6. Which one was 6?
6 was the town. It starts off with the absolutely adorable couple, the native couple. In the
Oh
cabin.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Then it's meeting everybody in Jackson. It also is the adorable moment with them at the campfire and talking about like what they want to do after everything, and talking about Sally fucking ride, and then the reunion with Tommy and Joel finally reuniting, and then like meeting the communists. And just the beautiful.
We're not communists. Yes, we are.
Yeah,
this is a commune.
Literally, that's what this is. This is a commune. We're communists. And it's like, I love that whole thing. Getting to see Jackson, getting to see Dina. Like, there's so much shit that's going on. It's absolutely fucking beautiful. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much good shit that goes on in that episode. It's so well played. It's vastly different from what happens in the game, and yet I fucking love it. I just, it's one of my favorites because it's where we really get to see a vast difference between the way Joel is portrayed in the game versus how he's portrayed in the show. Like, it's the same Joel, but it's different,
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's so interesting about it. We get to see the two different aspects of Joel. The hard-nosed, just gruff version that we got from Troy Baker versus this more broken, scared, vulnerable version of that's going through PTSD and like old age that Pedro Pascal brings forth,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's probably my favorite episode, just because of like how good it is, and like we finally get to have like the true bonding moments, the first real bonding moments between Ellie and Joel after they leave the town, as they make their way, because we get the lead up to the college and like them talking about football and shooting the asshole thing and saying you gonna shoot that gun or get it pregnant, that whole thing, and like the first time seeing a monkey. That whole thing. It was so good. It was so fucking good. And then ending with Joel possibly being dead and Ellie panicking and not knowing what to do. I love that. That's just
Gaslighting me for a whole ass week.
Worth it.
Did you see a golf club? No, then he ain't dead. Yeah. Gotta pump that
my
9
favorite
iron,
episode
baby.
is probably episode 3 as well.
All right, there you go. Guys, thank you so much for coming and checking out this week in anime and stuff. We promise we'll be back to a normal episode by next week. Oh, that's right. We should have some news coming at you, because next week we'll have a bunch of new anime stuff should drop next week, because Mushoku Tensei stuff, a bunch of just general anime stuff should be coming out, because there's like an anime cons thing that's going on. So yeah, just anime industry news should be dropping a bunch of stuff, so we'll be looking forward to that. Anyway, we will talk to you guys next time. I'm Richie Roberts, your Minister of Science and Technology.
I'm Moonlight Sparks, your Minister of Archaeology.
And I'm
Praise
Fender
us.
Sarun, your Sanctus Snackos.
And we will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.